welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Jets. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, well, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know. We've watched it through the centuries, right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win in just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch.
Oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Tonight.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
A give left side for Hall. And the cut back to the middle is the right call. That is 8 yards on the carry. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 58. Tonight.
Here's Hall once more. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
First down.
That was it.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. You got it. You got it.
First down throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. We good. Turbo's out. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Jets. First down.
Here we go,
1st
son.
and 10 at the 22-yard line.
319, Jets. Tonight.
Herbert straight ahead. Give him time on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
58. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And the kick by Folk is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Certainly not the amount of points they wanted when they began this drive, and certainly when they got into scoring territory, but it's always nice to look up in a Super Bowl and have a lead.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready?
Handoff here for Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught left side by Bailey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Rattler now off the play action. Hits him on the out route. He dodged the tackle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Here we go. Ready.
On the give, it's Miller. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Ready. 40.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. Brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Throwing is Rattler. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Down. Green jack, yellow, 22. Ready, go, ready.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal.
22 needle. 6, measure. Claws red. Red, yellow. Set.
Rattler setting to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. For the extra point, here's Smith.
The kicker on for the point after.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Reed now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Tonight.
Hall running between the tackles. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready?
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Cycle. Ready.
Now Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
On the set.
9-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. 90 steel. Black. Needle blue. Set. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Nearly an interception on that play. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Smith able to put it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Reed now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
On
line.
1st down, here comes Hall. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the double.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Miller. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. I feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw, and that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You could see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They start the drive with Hall. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
11. 3-19.
Play action, Fields. That's caught. He finds Caden Prather. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. 52. Hut.
They run. It's Miller. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Saints first down.
Set, cut.
Running once more with Miller. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Handoff. Here's McLaughlin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Can Awangu handle this return for the Jets? This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Right.
Fields on first down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's caught left side by Mitchell. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Adonai Mitchell. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Folk on now to try the point after. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Miller. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Come on, set.
And they've been doing it.
Again, it's Miller. And second down only works out for a yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Set, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll send out the punting unit. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. Punt meets him at the 28. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Fields. It's his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, son.
Off play action, it's Fields. Buying some time right. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here we go. All right.
Fields out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go. 222, 222. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets push the lead to 20.
Saints 10.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Those are the hurry-up offense here. Now Rattler on the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about 29 yards on first down. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Pass is hauled in by the running back. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Ready.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Breaks the tackle. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense in the hurry up here.
97. Close. 10. Set, go.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Set. Set.
Rattler to the air now. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Reed now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. Making some progress here. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, son. All right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Caden Prather, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Set up the screen here for Hall. Shoves one away. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. Good night.
Throw here, 3rd down. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The kick by Folk is good. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Miller with it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
Down.
We'll send him over right.
Ready.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Back to the line they come, second down.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Rattler back to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Set, set.
Rattler setting to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Saints football, and their title hopes hinge on evening the score. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go.
Rattler now off the play action. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
This one is up and good. And the Saints will trail by 9. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Wangu now to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go.
Design bootleg here. Headed out right. Connects with his back. Hall. And this one does not go far. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down.
Here we go, set. Right.
Here's Hall once more, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Don't jump. Ready? 38-yard line.
First down throw for Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
319, right to that? Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
Second and 10 now. Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
2 yards. That's another Jets first down.
Right.
He can run out of the pistol with Hall. Gets it to the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Gosh, Kate, I think they got to take another look at this one, see if he actually crossed the goal line. But from our view, way up here, it looked like he was about a yard short. Now they just got to find a way to go finish the job and punch it in. 4
downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Go.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. It's a give here for Herbert. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Saints to the line now. First stay and 10.
Let's go now.
Rattler. Catch me. Left side by Palmer. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
Smash, red, down. 36.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Got a man. Van Ray has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They are throwing it again. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. loose, incomplete. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. So it'll be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Good strike downfield to Olave. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
52. Blue striker. Green jacket. Cut.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Working quickly here.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Drill green. Set.
From the gun, Rattler. Has it down close. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Jalen Polk, the touchdown. So here are the Saints facing a consequential two-point attempt.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point
green.
conversion.
Right, white. Red, yellow.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Saints 30.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Jets with a 10-point advantage. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. 331. Tonight.
They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 331. 331. Alpha, 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 alpha. Tonight.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Here for Rattler, 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go, sit high. Sit high. Sit high.
On the counter, Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
And after almost 60 years of waiting, the impossible has happened. The New York Jets are Super Bowl champions once again. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions.